Hey, Kevin from Common Room here, and today I'm excited to share a new product launch of our enhanced website visitor identification. And we've partnered with a product called Vector to do this. And one way to think about it is like waterfall enrichments and identification for your web tracking and identifying contacts who are visiting your website with both Common Room and Vector. So let's get into it. All right, so here's what I'm going to cover in this video. It's everything from how to turn on enhanced website visitor identification all the way to how to automate the end-to-end process for capturing that signal and sending a warm outbound intro. So let's start with the easy one, how to turn it on. For that, I'm going to hop over to Common Room settings. And from here, all you need to do is go to our native signals. I can click on this website visit signal, and you'll see here there's a snippet that you can add to your site. This is just like adding a snippet via Tag Manager. And then the other important factor here is to enable enhanced website visitor tracking in the US. This is a US only feature, and it's powered by Vector. And you would just need to toggle this on. It would take you through a workflow to sign up through Vector, and then it would just automatically work through Common Room. Okay, the next thing on our list with this checked off is how to send real-time alerts. So I will pause and show you how to do that in a second. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show is how you can send real-time alerts to Slack. For that, I'm going to jump over to Common Room. I'm going to select this alerts menu. I'm going to click create a new team alert. And for this menu option, I want to select when a contact visits your website. I'll click continue here. I can add a filter if we say we want to only show pricing page alerts or docs page alerts or something like that. I can then select which Slack to send this message into, what channel, and then just wanted to show what that looks like in Slack. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm using Rex here as an example. Hopefully he doesn't mind, but we can see what that alert looks like in Slack. We get everything from his email, his LinkedIn. We have all the pages that he visited, the duration of that visit, and if I wanted to add him to a sequence or view him in Common Room, I can do that as well. So that is how real-time alerts work. I'm going to check this off, and next we'll jump to building a microcampaign. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is build a micro campaign targeting contacts who have visited certain pages on our site. For that, I'm going to hop over into Common Room, and I'm going to start to apply filters to our contact view here. So I'm going to select Add Filter, and then I'm specifically going to find our website visit signal. And here I can use number of pages and anything like that, but for this play, I want to say a specific set of pages visited. So I'm going to click on URLs visited here. And then what I want to do is say contains, and I want to say anyone who has visited a page that contains website visitor. I will select this here, and this will narrow down our list of contacts to these 285 that you can see here. And maybe this is too big, so I want to add another filter to filter down by the type of contact and say I only want people who have a tag of economic buyer or not. So for that, I'm going to select this. This will narrow down my set of contacts to a smaller subset here. This looks good, and now I want to start to send an outbound message to these people. So I'm going to create this as a segment, and then I'll hop over to the segment view and show you how to start sending messages to these people here. Okay, so here is this segment of contacts who have visited a specific page or set of pages on our site. If I'm a rep here, I can select multiple of these people. I can add them to any outreach sequence of my liking, or maybe I want to look into the activity of a specific person. So I'm going to pick on Rex again here. I can see Rex's website visit activity, and maybe I want to draft him a message using our AI product, and I can say, use this known contact who has visited a specific page visit. I've set this up beforehand, and you can see here the message that is generating for Rex. It's mentioning our enhanced website visitor tracking feature, which is new, pulling in the context of his visits, and then also suggesting a resource for him. And let me show you what this looks like on the back end. Okay, so really quick here, I'm in our Rumi AI settings, which is our agent for crafting personalized outbound messages. You can see the prompt here that we're using that powered that message that was generated for Rex on the previous screen. We give it like a pretty clear direction on the type of message we want to send. We call out a specific variable. In this case, it's their previous website visit activity. And then we give it a structure here of like what we want the first line, second line, third line, CTA, and then also some instructions for tone. And so as I'm creating this, that is what is going through and generating this message specifically for Rex. You can see it kind of generated it again. And from here, I could potentially go through each one of these contacts and send a bespoke message, or maybe I want to automate the whole end-to-end process. And for that, I'm going to show you how to do it in a second on the next screen. All right, so let's check off some of the things we've done. We've built a micro campaign. We've generated a personalized message with our Ruby AI agent. And the last thing we're going to do is just automate the end-to-end process. For that, I'm going to hop back over to Common Room and specifically jump over to this workflows menu item. And I'm going to select create a new workflow. And for this, we're going to add our contacts to an outreach sequence. I'm going to click create here. And here, all we really need to do is add a filter for that segment, people who are added to that segment we just created, this website visit one. I'm going to select this. And the last thing we would need to do is select which sequence we want to add these contacts into. So for here, I can say website, there's a website visitor sequence, great. And then the mailbox, we can send it from my own mailbox. And then all I would need to do is save this, and anyone who gets added to the sequence would automatically go through our flow and be sent that outbound message that we just generated with Ruby. So I'll go back, I'll select that, and there we have it. Very powerful stuff, and really excited to see what people can do with this.